I just wanted to show this raindrop that landed on my phone screen. And if you notice, the colors fluctuating through it. And that reminds me of the videos I take of the stars and their color fluctuation, their frequency fluctuation. So I just thought that was really cool. You know, and they're up there and it's some sort of plasma screen. That's pretty trippy, the what's going on there with all those. Wow, look at that. Whoa. That's pretty cool. And my drop's gone, but yeah. You know, when I saw that on there, I was like, oh, that's cool. I gotta find a white screen. So I Googled white screen, and there's actually white screen for 10 hours. That's weird too. Anyway, yeah, I mean, those stars, you know, the movements up there. Back how they change color. That drop reminded me of that. You know, and they use these. See all those hexagons on there? That's from a computer monitor. That's how you get this hexagon and these stars, which are, I think, just diamonds. I'll show you guys this while I'm at it. I'm sorry. So I spray painted this record. Just splattered it a little bit. And that's our stars. That's them moving. And each night they're a little different, and that's the different track. So every night the stars sing us a different song. And I think the stars are what give us our music. You know, a lot of these record players, and this is where they got the idea for this, from the stars and how it all works. But these tips are, the really good ones are diamond tipped. And, you know, these stars are most likely diamond. That's how it all kind of works. And I think that's where we got our music. That's where we get those tones and frequencies for music. And the stars making frequencies and changing every night a little bit, different track. And it's like what song was playing when you were born, you know, what frequency was playing when you were born. That's your frequency, that's your sign. They just, you know, misdirect us with telling us we're a Taurus or blah blah blah. Well, it's all about frequency, what vibration you're in. So anyway, yeah, cool. Just a little bit about the stars. I wanted to talk just a little bit about our dome. I've talked about before in other videos how the stars are projected through our hexagonal dome, and That's how you get that hexagon. It pixelates through the dome. And every star picture I've taken has proven that. Now, I want to talk about the dome and being a hexagonal design. You're going to have these hexagons that are going to, fit together. And as it forms that shape, each of these are going to be at a slightly different angle, to create that dome. And all those different angles are going to create just a little bit different function. And that brings me to satellites. Satellites are a hoax, but so are balloon satellites. They float those around there, so us people who figure out that space is being faked to some sort of capacity and there's no satellites up there, we figure that out. We figure they figure we stop because they're using balloons. They're not using balloons. They're using the dome. Each one of these sections fit together, just angled, just slightly different. When they're shooting their signals up onto a specific one with a specific angle, they know where that signal is going to hit back down on Earth. And so, in essence, each of these hexagonal sections are quote-unquote satellites. This is what they use. And, it comes down to geometry, knowing exactly which one, they know the layout and they know exactly which one is going to give them that perfect angle. Maybe they rent these out, these sections, or elite companies can buy a section. I don't know. But yeah, they use the dome, and, how it would work out is kind of like when you play pool and you have your cue ball and you have the ball you need to hit and you have your stick and everything needs to line up just perfect. You gotta get that exact geometrical angle for it to hit a certain place, and if they know exactly which one to use, they can bounce that signal back down. So yeah, the dome is our satellites, quote unquote. Balloon satellites, that's a hoax too. That's misdirection. Just like the constellations, that's misdirection. Because the stars are, schematics, the way they're laid out. And when you connect the dots differently than, Big Dipper and all that, it's computer code of some kind, some sort of code. And these stars are in plasma. I'm not 100% on this, but I think, they might be diamond to some capacity. And, being diamond, and they rotate and they go through different cycles, it's kind of like the stylus on a record player, like the needle that plays on the record. A lot of the needles are diamond tipped, and that's for resonance and sound. And so if these are diamond in nature, they might work like that, and all of them creating a certain sound and harmony that actually sends frequencies to us. That would be our astrology and our astronomy, and it would affect us electrically, and that would be by design to keep humans harmonized correctly for their function and the energy system we live in, because we are part of the electrical system. You know, we're booster signals. We're a part of the electrical system. We're essential. That's why we were designed. That's why we're called men. Hue, color. So that's just my take on, you know, some stuff about the stars and the hexagonal dome and the sections being what we use for, you know, our quote-unquote satellites. They just know how to use the dome.